Ah, no es. Estamos con... ¿Qué son? Digo, ¿qué hijo? También tenés habilidades especiales de... ¿Qué? Mato un tiro. Date.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed. Did a
Hey,
child make these?
Heidi, Heidi, vos tenés también las mismas habilidades que uno la tenés.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes? The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
Ya la tenemos. A ver, sí. Tenemos que hablar y... ver qué era lo que tenía. ¿Sabes? ¿Sabes? Probablemente un objeto redondo de unos 5 centímetros de diámetro con el color de las nieves. Noche del directo.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can
Yeah,
wait
lower.
until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's
Ah.
not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
Como doctor, es un doctor. O es un... O como escritor. Oh, doctor.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker.
Usted lo
But
mató,
we do not
¿verdad?
speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his post.
Ahí está. La llave.
Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, por
No, not
supuesto que
at
no.
all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz,
¿Carne
take
propia?
Dr.
¿Me lo estás
Watson
diciendo
back to
o
the
no?
courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
No,
Yes,
pobre
Professor.
Heidi.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Pues llega... ¿Cómo hacemos? A ver. Dice, Wolf es un paciente importante para el profesor. Espera que sea una paciente que se llama Gerda me ha informado que Higax no es que en su... ¿Cómo hacemos para sacar ahí? Vamos a sacar a Hega de... Guardias. Pues... ¿No? Ya no vamos a encontrar. Ok. Yo me quedé sin pista. El profesor Becker y... Aprietas o no creo. No, y odio a los guardias tampoco. Tengo más pruebas.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Ahora vamos a investigar a Wolf.
I want them to fly!
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Miss?
Ahorita está...
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
A ver si le preguntamos a la mina de Decepción.
I don't want to card block B tonight.
I'm struggling to remember something.
Tiene en la mano. Poesía de un paciente. Oh, bella flores alpina. Corazón añora así poder ver. A mí como pude dejar. Tormenta me nubla los sentidos de todos mis pensamientos. Capitán, pierdo la cordura. ¿Cuáles serán sus desconocidos? Frío y oscuro. Muros mugrientos. Todos como animales violentos. Prado, aún libre. Me precipito. La punta de la lengua algo retorcida. Puede ser. He olvidado.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Que ya lo saben. Es la de invitados, esta es la mía. Vemos con la percepción.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
Dentro del espacio, un meteorito desplazamiento aterriza en Arkham. Arkham. Gótica.
Photograph seems recent. Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
Informe de los pacientes de Giga. De 1800. Ya que se requiere un tratamiento más serio, mi paciente especial Wolf será transferido al pabellón número 2. Se debe quitar de mi programa y a otros. El estado mental de este paciente requiere de intervención inmediata para evitar consecuencias. Siempre. Se ha llevado a cabo con éxito los procedimientos quirúrgicos. La recuperación física está aún en curso. La pérdida de memoria sigue aumentando. Una vez completas. Está desarrollando una nueva obsesión por probablemente un efecto. Esa la estaba. Estaba mental. La saga de enero de 1880. Los escritos del paciente mencionan ahora nombres ante clara señal de recuperación parcial de la memoria. Todo inaceptable. Seguro. Localice en los lóbulos frontal y temporal. Pero la cirugía ha salido bien. La memoria del paciente no dura más de 2 minutos. Que perdura la obsesión por la escritura. Peligro de eliminar. Revisión de área prescrita.
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
Hay que investigar, pero tenemos. Paciente con poesía y faltan las dos. Dice, Wolf es un paciente importante para seguir. Ya. Vamos con un paciente muy importante. Pabellón número 2 no puedo entrar, me parece.
Looks dusty but functional.
A ver, tenemos que dejar.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
Try to fly away! Escape, my little...
Poesía. Queda un paso.
ones.
You're mean. That's rude.
¿Quién escribe poesía de esto?
Lying.
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
The nurses don't believe me. No one helps me.
One of the patients there whispers to me all the time. He tells me such horrible things.
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
Vos.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello? Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black
Igual
Edelweiss.
no pasaron 2 minutos para que se lo
Why you are
olvide.
here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Perdón. Vamos a ver. La cicatriz está aquí. 2 cicatrices profundas. Parálisis. No, parálisis. Ah, le hicieron concha. Horas químicas severas. No, por la. De la piel, posible abuso de medicamentos. Enfermo debido al tratamiento. Enfermo debido al tratamiento. Un hombre adulto con 2 cicatrices quirúrgicas profundas en la cabeza y una fractura química antigua en la. El Dr. Wolf tiene un tipo de parálisis de los músculos faciales, probablemente el resultado de la cirugía. Manchas de pigmentación azul y grisácea, piel debida a probablemente de mi cabeza. Todos contentan trato de plata. Parece que su condición es resultado directo del tratamiento que recibió aquí en Black Earth.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, never mind.
A ver. Wolf. Haciendo muy importante. En realidad se trata del profesor Becker, director de Black Earth. Ahora sufre de problemas graves de la memoria, pero sigue deteniendo la capacidad de escribir. Eso no me lo esperaba. Que la había matado. Si ve que sigue pudiendo escribir, igual puede captar la atención de Jax. Tenemos que hacer que escriba entonces.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
Jax es una mala directora, no. Jax es cruel.
Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state.
Jax no es el futuro.
You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all,
Para que se le olvide, ¿no?
I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Gracias. A ver. Yo tengo la carta para la G. Coraje.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
La podemos sacar del despacho.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Dios guía. Está rápido. Hay algo. Vamos con esto.
Nothing special about this.
No sé para qué la agarro. Pelotudo. Ay. Ay, what?
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Juan. Carta. Carta del Banco de Nueva Orleans. No, profesor, hace poco nos hemos hecho con una colección de gemas poco comunes por parte de nuestro común. Las gemas se han vendido ahora a joyeros de Lucía. Hicieron varias ofertas que superaban con creces. El final acordado por las 11 gemas fue de 1550 francos suizos. Los cliente nos ha instruido que usted reciba 2/3 de estas transferido a su orden. Le aseguramos y esperamos poder seguir haciendo negocios con usted, nuestro patriamente Geoffrey Scott, de la casa del banco de Gray, E.W. Gray, Nueva Orleans, Estados Unidos, 9 de enero de 1800.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Todo lo que quiero. Diciembre de 1879. Han pasado 3 meses desde que tomé el mando de Edelweiss en el de Becker. No aprobaron los cambios de normas todos mis colegas. Y ahora soy la única profesora aquí. No importa con las mejores enfermedades cortes se soluciona la falta de personal. Sin mi trabajo podrá soportar la difusión que supone. Marzo de 1000. Pago de verde ha llegado. Trato con riesgo. Son infinitas y 880 de elegidos ha dado una gran de mente. La que nos queda será difícil. Sin duda alguna también útil para mi propia investigación. Pájaros son. Vamos de aquí antes que. Tenemos que ir. Creo que de acá la. Mueve el culo. Holmes. En la puerta, ¿no? Sí. Jodieron. Secretos de...
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps. A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Lo lleva. Deja aquí. Perdón todo. Todo con color.
Tooth of an
Color claro.
adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
¿Puedo mover abajo? Hacer
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
bro. Profesora, confía en mi guía. La luz del abismo pues se iluminará a nuestro. Asegúrese de que esté presente y que no pronuncie nada más que las contempladas. El plan se comenzará y estaremos a un paso del universo. Tareas esenciales. Que muchos de años no hablan el idioma y el tiempo es oro. Es recomendable trabajar en grupo, dando al menos una sesión. Claro está, los más escépticos tendrán que ser avanzados. Tanto mi obra continúa físico para el estado de trance en medio de la zona. Por último, mis hombres de Nueva Orleans se podrán contactar en el envío de elegir, como ha hecho antes. Llave. Franco tiene la gema. Mi amo me ha pedido que realice el envío de elegir. 2 semanas. El nuevo método ha comenzado a mostrar avances por fin. La tasa de éxito es de 4 de cada. En caso no responden ante ningún instante, puedo afirmar que el sistema es un éxito innegable. Portar el idioma nativo ni el lugar de origen, los individuos aprenden a recitar el cántico a la perfección. Han aprendido rápido y de forma fluida. Ser de autonomía. Lamentablemente uno de los elegidos se sigue resistiendo. El y las prohibiciones no han hecho más que aumentar su desobediencia. La acción solo desató su ira e incluso los lóbulos frontales temporales parece que se ha reducido todo trato de resistir. No se puede permitir que este elegido contamine las mentes de los demás. Puede seguir viviendo. De que le envíen al de Pit. Claro.
Looks as if it's been recently used. Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Ya lo pulan. Eso. Todo para que hagan guardacitales. ¿Cuáles de para los que están?
A very professional brain dissection.
Haga un pajarito. No. Opa. Y otra puerta.
Oh, the smell.
Tiraron al pozo.
Dear God, is that body parts? Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
Esta la gira.
Get out of my head!
Your iron fist is devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Great Lord!
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
wretched mortal. Do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken!
Una boss fight. ¿Te imaginas?
Behold!
¿Ya?
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Ah, pensé que ya las pistas, boludo, pero eso. Y así entramos acá y no hubo nada. A ver. Vamos con la pista. Cartas. Dice un cilindro de una. O tenemos que hacer algo con el cilindro de audio. Vamos con eso. ¿Qué puede haber después? Vento. ¿Para repetir esto constantemente? Ah, ok. Ah. Esto.
Watson? Holmes?
What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered. On my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
La comió Gygax. Bueno, se lo merece. ¿Quién la mató? A ver, el pencil acá.
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
¿Habrá matado el profesor Becker?
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
Veo nada.
The patients here wear the same robes.
Un paciente. Vamos a hablar con... Eso que es Wolf. O sea, Becker. ¿Listo? Ahora vamos a hacer unas cosas.
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes. I swear it.
Ah, no podemos salir de acá. Ah.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
No. A ver, pacientes. Ah. ¿A dónde deben estar? ¿Están todos estos? Un telegrama. ¿A dónde llevan las pistas? Varias pruebas señalan ahora a Nueva Orleans. Parece que los secuestradores han eliminado los servicios de venta de gemas EW Ray. Ah, yo pensaba que tenía que ver con la muerte del coso. Ya estaba buscando. Vamos a ir a Nueva Orleans.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
Tienen plata estos, para viajar a todos lados.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
Hay que terminar el trabajo.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Ahora le decís. Están entre amigos ahora. Que no sea en una ciudad grande me conformo. Paseando por todos lados. Solo 4, los de Orleans.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
Not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind. I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back.
Pero se cayó por Anuna, ¿sí? Esperar que se cargue. A ver. Tengo varias cosas. ¿Quién es el vendedor de joyas que está atrás? Una pista.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Ah, I know this. Yeah, let me help you.
Es donde se encuentra en la calle que sube del puerto en la margen izquierda de Guardia 8. La casa del banco de Gray va a organizar una subasta privada de ópalos negros. No revela el origen de las piedras poco a poco. La empleada del banco, la señora Zoe Clemens, ha confirmado la autenticidad de cada piedra. Otro homicidio. Parecido a 4 años, visto por última vez en el bar de China. Del sheriff Orleans. Varios.
More people missing here, too. Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray. Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then.
Estaba a la izquierda. Ah, ¿qué dijo? A la izquierda. ¿Qué hablan así? Puesto. Guardia chino, ¿dónde? ¿Sabes? Departamento de policía.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
Hecha. Pruebas ocultas. Acá supuestamente vamos a... Ah, en el guardia chino, Ese es.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Apagadísimo. Y ya. ¿A dónde debe ser? Mira. Ya de... ¿Ah? Tabloide oculto. Ahora Hamlico está bien. Con el bolsillo. Guardia del banco es todo un personaje. Guarda un bocadillo en el bolsillo mientras ve Abraham con vivo. Se convierte en un pensador crítico que se a toda. ¿Qué hace el resultado de su lectura constante en detrimento de su salud?
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
Can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
Puta. Dos.
Holmes, over here. Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
Frank Barnaby posee una invitación a nuestras... Casi alguien lo
Can
conoce.
you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, I've heard talk.
Dice, los lugareños afirman que tiene una tienda en el barrio chino. Joyas ocultas Barnaby. Ese ya de justo lo habíamos visto.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed. Those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been locked. No one's here. Locked. No one's here.
Dile, los lugareños afirman que tiene una tienda. La tienda está cerrada.
Help me, please.
No, first I've heard of it.
No vivís por acá.
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn. He at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't
Can
pay
I
in
ask you a
greenbacks-
question?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Help me, please.
I'm bone tired. But yeah, I'll help you.
Dos caballeros afirman que Barnaby les debe dinero. Tiene fama de alcohólico y se está emborrachando en estos momentos en el bar local que se llama Videojagdo, el barrio criollo. Se puede reconocer porque lleva un sombrero amarillo y una chapa. Criollo. Cochino, super.
This place. There's a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
Criollo. ¿Qué guardia es esto? Creo que sea guardia de pescado. Vamos a ver si alguien necesita ayuda. Vamos acá. Guardia criollo.
Could you help me?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
¿De dónde carajos está el bar? ¿Dónde está? Acá. Entré.
May I ask you something?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
¿Es que hablar tan lento? ¿Cómo entramos? Vale. Salí del medio, Watson. Lo mismo. Acá.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
Señor Barnaby, la casa del banco Gray le invita a participar en una subasta privada. Nos complace presentar una extraordinaria colección de objetos poco comunes. Pónganse en contacto con nuestra empleada para más. Hablamos encarecidamente que lleve el traje más impecable que tenga. Que venga sobrio. Un solo incidente de más y dejemos.
Look, Watson. The two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Eureka!
What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
No.
Holmes.
Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
¿Cómo no sabes que el guardia...
indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Que el guardia no te conoce de antes. Parece que ya sabían que era alcohólico el tío.
Where's my cash, Frank? In the bartender's tip jar? Where's the money, Barnaby?
Plata a todo el mundo.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
Lo crítico, pero no borracho.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Ópera negra, origen austral. Peso 40 kilos. Que es pedazo de piedra especial hecho anicos al.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Pasa de banco, Gray le agradece a Filan. No pasa.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
Especialistas.
These
gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity? Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Ajoso. De poder. Por... Yonder devuelve el dorado. Dedo de lana grande. Dedo grande. Es de lujo. Cortan las... Pura impecable. ¿Te gusta la moda o detesta? Perda desdentado. Sheffield no es más que un perda de la... El hombre intenta aparentar que es una figura destacada en la vida de Nueva York. Sin embargo, solo es un engranaje menor dentro de la maquinaria gobierno. De hecho, se siente tan incómodo e insatisfecho con su papel que intenta pasar con torneos aspecto a la moda y un...
Sorry, Sheriff, but I don't have time for this.
Now, Frank, when I'm talking to you, everything else waits. If I want to talk, you talk. If I say jump, you say off which pier. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come.
Saca el revólver, Watson.
Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
Te podías pegar un tiro, no tenías un revólver a mí. Pasa, fan. Entonces el fracaso ha tenido algo de bueno. Tiene sentido ya seguir a las dos de Manolito de Viejardo. Me toca volver al banco.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
Ah, tengo que ir al barco. Directamente a Holmes. ¿Qué barco venimos?
A pox on the crew.
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
¿Por qué te mierda tenemos que hacer? No me acuerdo de dónde venimos. Port. Venimos.
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John. I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Por la culpa de...
And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff
Joder,
Rout.
miss.
The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, If you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and
La
I'll hand you
ninfa,
over
que
to
es
the
un
sheriff.
barco.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
La habitación 6. Una joven llamada Lucy decidió ayudar. Dijo que la buscáramos en el barco Nymph o Lote 6. Ella prepara un traje para subir la ropa bailarina.
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne'll know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Johnny. Sabemos a dónde está lo...
Forgive me, Watson.
El bar de
The difference
pescadores.
is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
Watson. Tenía que meterle turbo en el ojete para que corra más rápido. A ver, tenemos que ir al lugar de pescadores y hablar con quién. Oh, Champagne. En el bardeo de acá, pero igual. Lo dijo como es. Alguien de acá la tiene que...
Help me, please. I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
La gente ha afirmado que Champagne vive en el lugar de pescadores. Sosa en un barco, tiene 2 perros.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Sheriff. Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can Champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it, you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Gracias, señora.
May have been 1, 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter.
Opa.
Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire him out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Bueno, tenemos el... tenemos... Voy a compartir información acerca del comerciante de Palo Negro. Probablemente el vendedor de joyas que se oculta tras la A del sistema del Instituto Edelweiss sea E. Arnes. Guardia francés. La guardia francés. ¿Cómo vamos a ver? Vamos a... Bueno, tenemos un peso, boludo. O el sheriff.
Do you satisfy my curiosity?
I thought no one would ever ask.
Dice, un transeúnte sugiere coger un carruaje cerca de Capitanía Marítima e ir al barrio. Todo lo de Cap.
Got a spot in mind.
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
Veamos, mansión de Arnes.
You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Cordona does sound rather magical. Do you think you should ever return?
I'm bone tired, but yeah.
That place was home to some of my greatest
Los hogareños me han contado que la mansión es grande adornada.
memories and some of my lowest moments.
Está por ahí.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Ya no vi ningún ante.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder.
Y le secuestraron también.
Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
Vamos a encontrar. Capítulo 5. El miedo a las puertas. Arne Sonso. A ver, por los establos y a buscar una llave.
So quiet. Yet I doubt
No,
there
desde
was peace
adentro.
around here.
Casa de Bardastros de Viejardo, usado
I
con...
rather wish my lockpicks had not been lost in the river.
Along with all our clothes, books, tea.
No, lleva aquí mucho. Bueno, ahora la única entrada es por la... La llave de las cuadras no... Lugar habitado por...
This must be the key to the stables.
Tenemos.
The animal has been suffering for days.
It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
Ah,
Cayenne pepper. Half empty. Or as Watson would say, half full.
hay un caballo agonizante por la...
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here.
So quiet. Yet I doubt there was peace around here.
No, quiero ayudar a la madre.
Please, Lord, protect my brother.
Seguramente es más para adentro.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Could we be walking into a trap?
This might be useful.
At least that's one life saved.
Salvamos. Salvamos al caballo. Vamos acá. Vamos por la... Estamos de este lado, ¿te podemos abrir la puerta?
You did it. You're inside? Have you seen Davy?
Not yet, miss, but we are on it.
Please look for my little brother.
Lo entraremos.
No way in.
Eche de... Escena de investigación en contra.
Size 10, the owner's footprints were shallow. Size 10, the heels were sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson.
Puedo hacer.
There's blood here.
Ah, do you smell that, Holmes? Something bad happened here.
I know. Be prepared for anything.
Oh, shit.
Watson, would you please lend me your medical expertise?
I'll do my best.
Cuchillaron. Pechito.
An enormous blow shattered her ribcage.
¿Ya?
Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight.
Hay que necesitar un médico para...
Extremely sharp and deadly. A wound like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty. Why does it look so familiar?
Que lo vimos antes.
Tea for 2. An odd glimpse of normalcy amid the horror. A used kitchen towel.
Otro más.
I will need your help one more time, Doctor.
A deep stab reached the man's heart. Clean edges suggest
Abajo
a
está el
sharp
corazón.
blade, but the wound is too wide for an ordinary knife. The hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed. His corneas are already clouded.
Huella acá.
His corneas are already clouded.
Guarda.
Hay on his trousers suggests a gardener or groom. This man has been dead.
Como se viste, no es necesario
The result of a
darle
sharp
velo.
object piercing his heart.
You are mostly right. But I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition.
Yes.
Mr. Arneson with his prey.
He interceptado un telegrama peculiar para Ash. Gracias al cartero estoy seguro de que tiene algo que ver con el instante del telegrama. No parece que es
Burnt papers, now completely unreadable. The candle was burning when it fell. A trail of wax leads to the door.
grande.
Someone smaller walked over these boot prints.
Ya investigo. Pero salí y no quiero investigar esto. Dudo. Investigar esto. Arañazos circulares, gotas de...
The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it. Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal.
Cuatro bardas. En el polvo, gota de sal. Señor Arne, quiero saber que le gusta el trabajo llevado a cabo en su desbordeto y el trabajo más complicado que he hecho hasta la fecha. Se ha hecho la cerradura a mano para crear un mecanismo de acuerdo con sus requisitos. He añadido un caste magnético que se debe activar para abrir. Como solicitó. Cuesta ver la cerradura si no sabe dónde tiene. Encomiéndeme a sus... Gracias. JG. A lo que ¿La preparo para? Creo que tenemos todos para arriba. Parte del cerrajero.
Arneson and Davy, 1881. Fauna of Louisiana. Full of things that bite, no doubt. New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
Puedo verla. Primero, Erdol. Quiero que encuentres los que... tenido que los que cada día que pasa. Fue lo peor. Fue por ti. lo que estás haciendo. Está pareciendo. Habría dado lo que fuera con tal de que no desaparezca. Debes parar. Algo bonito tuyo. Gente, quiero tener noticias. Quiero.
Arneson and Davy seem to have got along well. He looks more like a son than a servant.
La foto.
Note the blade, Watson.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say.
Ah, una pista sola. Cuadra. No, qué bueno.
What I wouldn't give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
Estimado amigo, el chico es un genio. A pesar de solo haber visto una fracción de mi vida, la ha reconstruido y ordesuelto. Con la que lo hay es. Lo que más me sorprende es que cuando le hago cualquier pregunta, el chico quiere respuestas que son directas tuyas o mías. Tiene una memoria impecable. Sé que acogiste al chico bajo tu tutela para cuidar. Quiero que le dejes dar unas clases. Creo que de verdad que con tu ayuda este chico puede estar y cambiar.
A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle. A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
Vamos a reconstruir la escena de. No, porque se resistió, así que es esta. ¿Qué pasó? No, porque fue punzante, ¿no? Cacha, me parece. A ver, le dieron un masaje. Ah, leyendo. Creo, porque no. Fue con esto. Estaba descalzo el tipo. La verdad no tengo ni... No, porque estaba arrastrando algo. Podría ser. Voy a dejar. Vamos a validar. Quiero ver con la... Bien. Bien. Está. ¿Qué? Vamos a ver ahora. A ver.
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, two people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder, but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
Perfecto. Genial, Watson. Dentro de la grabación... de primero. Dentro de la mansión de hay un olor. Arrastrado a la persona. cuadro que tenía. La planta. Este.
Why does it look so familiar?
Sé que tenemos que averiguar de. Acá. Vamos a sacar unas cosas. De señora. Vamos a sacar. David se retiró. El hermano de Hugo, David está detrás de la puerta. No se puede recuperar el contenido del mensaje. Faltan. No lo podemos sacar, pero esto. ¿Dónde se encuentra Arnold? Puerta de Simón. De primera planta tiene un cuadro así. Sé que tiene el signo de. ¿Cómo hago para acá? Quiero saber cuál es el. Usar la concentración. Tenemos que ver el cuadro.
Why does it look so familiar?
What horrors happened here?
Y nada que no. La consigo. No estoy... Creo que la tengo que... Hay el signito ese de coso que... En este juego.
Davy, please open the door.
After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger.
¿Cómo hacemos para...? Ah, con la hermana tal vez. Estoy casi. Vamos afuera.
More boot prints. More boot prints.
Veis.
Luxurious shoes, size 9. These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the thumb or middle finger. Look, Watson, animal prints. I wonder what kind.
Ah, no, yo leerla todo, boludo.
Boots, size 10. A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
De sangre, pero... Tiene investigación. Ya lo tenemos. Había un animal cerca que se cercenó los dedos. Al final dejó huellas de patas. De pesar unos... Estaban mordisqueados. De los dientes de la mandíbula de la... Habrá sido un año o un... Para quiero ver eso. ¿Qué es el libro? Dice... Busca esto en los archivos. Bien. Vamos a hablar con la hermana. Toma la llave para... Ok, puede entrar por la otra puerta. Puede desaparecer.
No way in.
¿Dónde se fue a parar la...?
Davy, please open the door.
Carajo. Ah, Watson.
Davy, please open the door.
Faltarlo y no sé qué. Abre la puerta. Ahora tenemos que hacer. Creo que tengo partes. Falta algo. Había un animal cerca que se... Los ojos. ¿Dónde estarás? No, ¿quién se colgó?
Watson, quick. Get her down.
Ah, yo le decía, ¿dónde estaba? Murió, ¿no?
Ligature marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
¿Cree que en esta ciudad la vida de un detective... Claro.
Doctor, Watson, speak to me. How is she?
We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No, no. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
Atrás de la puerta.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy. Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right. I promise.
Yeah.
¿Quién los conoce?
Them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you. Davy! Oh, come here, you! Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me
Pensé que era más
examine this.
grande.
I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Las fotos eran
Remember,
antiguas.
he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Ando. Cada día sin dormir. Okay. Y decide macra. Pasando hambre y dándose varios días. Hacía un poco profunda. No y nervioso. Como uso su por qué. David lleva desnutrido y sin comer los últimos 5 días. Tirado en su habitación temiendo por su vida. Por suerte no tiene daños físicos. Antes David no había recibido un rato antes de sus. No. El cardenal tiene en el brazo. Que tiene en el brazo se debe a un golpe ordecido. David solo le daban ropas viejas. La verdad no sé. Parece que lo era un...
Davy seems in good health. The bruise is a remnant of that awful night, perhaps even caused by the intruder, but he is otherwise unharmed. In fact, I believe life here was good for the boy.
Arneson and the others cared for Davy. That may have allowed him to withstand such horrors. I need your help, Davy. We know that the man with the curved dagger is responsible for all this. You recognized the man, yes? The same one in the photograph in the office upstairs, standing with Arneson. Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in? Yes. I think I've got it. You have been very helpful, Davy.
A ver que no. Eso. Acá está arriba y. Ah. Falta lo de la carta.
Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
Ashmo. Arriba. Hay llaves en la mesa. Joder. Cuadro.
Let's take a closer look.
Sello peculiar. Ah, aquí donde. ¿Cuál es? 1000. ¿Qué dice? 1009, 1008. A ver, una pista, a ver. Es de fecha 1862. Escopeta de doble cañón de calibre 10, segadora M. Grabados en la plata, grabados en la pintura, grabados en el escudo y la. Tal 70. Llévate los dólares.
These should come in handy.
Todo lo que quería. Esto que. Carta. Quiero saber el. Para usar la concentración. Usar edit. No, fijemos esto y vamos a hablar. Tanque más que encontramos algo. Algo que. Más que David tiene. A ver, telegrama de verde, da igual el precio. Hágalo. David. Negra, sin ella no podemos operar las lentes. Londres viene a Nueva Orleans. Vamos a estar en 5 o 6 días. ¿Sabes qué hacer con los envíos?
A foreigner's clothes, by the looks of things from the Near East. Dense and disturbing notes. It's hard to follow. The scene is impossible, unnatural, but also familiar.
¿Viste vos, boludín? Ay, cómo digo que sí. Ah. Miren. Ya la acabo. ¿Esto es lo que usaba los oides?
A black opal, cut and polished, easy to sell.
Recopilación de apuntes con instrucciones. A pasar por las estrellas que a los. Por el fuego. El sol. Entonces a Medusa a los cuernos. De la primera planta. Todo por la ventana. Que nos faltan cosas. Ah, la mierda. Vamos a sacar las conclusiones. Mierda, boludo, nos faltan dos cositas que no sé qué.
Why does it look so familiar?
Davy is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
I don't know. Vamos a salir afuera.
There's blood here.
Hay un animal cerca que se... ¿Vio? ¿Trajo acá? Lo que... Porque tenemos que ir a... ir de la mansión y ir a buscar... Para volver, si parece el mapa es que se puede volver. Por ahí. Pasa que no, nadie sabe nada porque no tiene nadie a preguntar. Si me sale el símbolo de... Quiero saber qué mierda es el... Busca esto. Decía algo de unos caballos. ¿Verdad? Falta algo que no...
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
¿Podrá ir de acá? Hola.
Got a spot in mind?
Actually, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Todavía no terminamos con el lugar. Es lo que me falta. Agua no me puedo tirarse. Capaz que por afuera hay algo. Que muy...
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here. El cocodrilo, güey. Renosar. No sé qué quiere decir con renosar.
El crimen. Vamos a buscarla. Una carta de un cerrajero sobre un mecanismo de control de no vi ninguna. Dice que va a ser difícil de verlas. ¿Dónde supuestamente encontró esto? Era llevado a cabo su despacho. Seguramente es el. Despacho. Despacho, vi algo grande. Forma de. ¿Cómo se puede abrir la cerradura de la pistola? Los palones. Vaya. Ahora sí. Ahora sí. Está quemada sobre un. Pero. Carta de un cerdaje. ¿Cómo se puede abrir la cerradura? Falta. No. Espera. Voy a abrir con el sello de. ¿Dónde está el sello? Palo negro, no. Y con algo se sacaron las manos. Pues era el guía de granjero de la fauna del. Veremos, boludo. ¿Dónde está el sello? Patio. Se puede abrir con el sello. Tenemos que ir a buscar al. Mal, que es los dedos del tipo este. Seguramente lo tiene un cocodrilo.
Angels, sirs. All y'all lacking is a pair of wings.
A ver si no. Había visto esto.
No sign of a boat.
Hay señales de un bote. A ver, el estudio primero. ¿Sello dónde?
We must stop this, Holmes. All these atrocities.
Va que si le preguntamos al nene. Creo que tenga la verdad.
I pray you find Mr. Arneson as well, in one piece to boot.
Vamos a... Falta el puto sello. Ay, Dios. Complicado.
We still have to find Arneson. After all we have learnt, I fear for his... fate.
No sé. Ya, esto ya... Son dos pistas. Lástima que este no.
When evil tries to knock us down, we get back up. We persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction.
A ver. Pero nos falta algo, creo que afuera. Lo único que nos falta es afuera. Ya lo averiguo. Pero falta la tercera.
More boot prints.
Por...
No sign of a boat.
Carajo, no faltará acá, boludo. Vamos a la parte. Ahora falta girar al exterior. A encontrar el animal.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I...
A ver. Ah, tenemos que acceder a un cuaderno. Ah, ¿y cómo mierda se accede? Dar pista clásica. Ah, boludo. Espacio. ¿Qué hace? Orden. Eso. Carnívoro. Tío, pues. Giles, no creo que sea uno. Ya. Voy a saber. Al eliminar cerca de que se no, los dedos del animal o huellas de sus patas, la marca animal debe pesar unos. Los dedos cercanos estaban mordisqueados. Marcas de pequeño. Ha sido un casi. Y ahora peso. Madera, bosque. Voy a hacerlo fácil. Efero, carnívoro. El número creciente de mapaches en zonas urbanas ha provocado diversas reacciones. La preocupación por su vida a los humanos ha dado cambios en el comportamiento de los mapaches al interactuar con personas. Durante generaciones, los humanos y los mapaches han desarrollado un estilo del que los ahora venden para encontrar. Los mapaches disfrutan rodando comida de los hogares locales. Suelen anidar dentro de cavidades arbóreas, muertos y caídos y otros lugares seguros. Los mapaches no suelen cazar gatos ni perros domésticos. Se ha informado de los casos aislados de estos ataques se debe la rabia que puede afectar a los mapaches. Dejar su casa de los mapaches considera el uso de ciertos fuertes, los olores picantes suelen ser narcóticos y un frasco pequeño de guindilla mezclado con un galón de agua ofrece una patente para reparar a los mapaches salvajes y hasta ser picante en plantas arbustivas. Es evitar que los mapaches rodeen el cordal de aves o rociar el perico. Guindilla, la sal de fruta también. Que lo llevé un mapache, no me lo digas. Verdad, está. Hay que hacer grande el arco. Carajo. El mediador de la zona. HC. El señor. Solicito. Vamos a marcarlo porque no. No compi. Dale para acá. El sello, por
Arneson's signet ring, as we saw in his portrait.
fin. Vamos. Vamos, Watson. ¿Qué hijo? Vení por acá. Tenemos que ir. Tenemos el sello. Ajá.
Well, isn't that interesting? Hello again, Lucy.
Mira, Lucy, Sol, créeme. Cuando me haya ocupado de la oscuridad que acecha en estos planos, volveré a ti. Por seguro que estoy listo para decir a todo el mundo lo que siento poder recogerte de la mano y perderme por completo. Señora Ernest, cuando llegaron sus instrucciones comenzamos la investigación. Creo que haremos todo lo posible por encontrar la ubicación de Bayo que mencionó. No obstante, debemos informarle que puede que se produzcan retrasos en la... Ya que nuestro investigador, el detective a cargo de este caso, está en Europa. Mientras tanto, le recomendamos encarecidamente que proteja a sus hallazgos. Próximo piso debajo de una caja fuerte, con un armario bajo llave. Cosa servida. De la agencia Lord.
My princess, my love, my heart. Fitting words.
Sí. Apunte de Ernestson sobre el banco y ha llamado. Señor Ernest, de cooperación, apuntes. Gracias, sí. No se puede leer. Puñetero criado. Vamos a usar mi nombre para vender ópalos al banco. ¿Ha sido todo el tiempo así y lo ha pasado por alto? Pues esto por la influencia de sus... Tengo que descubrir más sobre este hombre. Todo después de haberle enseñado a Davy el telegrama críptico enviado a Ash. Payne se lo...
It's almost a piece of art.
Creo que tenemos todo. No se puede ver de apunte. Banco de I. Puede que David tenga información. David tiene mucha prisa por el señor Ernst. Debe saber mucho. Puede que comparte información real. ¿En dónde se encuentra el... Probablemente nos va a decir Davi. Vamos a tener. Llegaron a Arneson. Ashmat llegó a Arneson. Hablar con Davi.
Davy, we know that Ashmat is responsible for what happened here. We must catch him and hold him accountable. I know that you are scared, but you are also the only one who can help us. I believe Mr. Arneson showed you a cryptic telegram that was sent to Ashmat. You are an impressive boy with a phenomenal memory. Can you tell us the contents of that message? Thank you, Davy. Watson, please copy down everything he writes.
Mensaje crítico dirigido a Ashmat. Lo siguiente. Cuando la tormenta comience, cuando las naves sucumban, el luz que está en el brazo de todos los mi estimada Lucy.
When evil tries to knock us down, we get back up. We persevere. I ain't giving it the satisfaction.
Nos tenemos que ir de esta ubicación. Ya. Al taxi. Terminamos. Bien, loco. Bastante. Dos pruebas, pero. Por eso.
Got a spot in mind.
New Orleans port, and quickly.
Innocents slaughtered, a woman lynched, a boy forever traumatized. I fear we've crossed the Rubicon, Holmes.
Davy is resilient, much like Eula. They will overcome this.
You're right, but I worry this portends far worse for us. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
Para investigación. Le vamos a darle el champagne. De trajín. Viste.
Careful. Nolans may look... welcoming, but not every smile is friendly. You can look at my dogs, but don't touch them.
¿Se lo podemos dar? Raro, boludo.
Don't tarry, Sheriff. Lest skeeters get to you.
Bueno, venimos acá al pedo, no podemos dar la botella. ¿Dónde está el...?
Who's your friend, Frank? We'd love a new face, and his is particularly lovely.
Johnny boy, so how was it with Champagne?
Most enlightening, thank you. And now my friend Mr. Holmes would like to talk to you too.
Well, ain't you something? What can I do for you?
I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
How bad?
It concerns your significant other, Arneson.
Arneson? Now, who said we were lovebirds?
Lucy, we only mean to help. No word of the matter shall spread.
What are you implying?
¿Qué opina Anderson? Lucy.
The man in this letter seemed ready to declare his feelings for you. Sounds like he was more than a client.
It's part of the job. Men can say weird things when they think they're in love.
¿Conocen Lucy y Anderson? Celebra su primera vez. Una foto de con una joven Lucy.
This photo of you and Mr. Arneson suggests the feelings were reciprocated.
Looking interested when with the client is part of the job, Mr. Holmes. I don't even remember the man.
You mean to say you take pictures with everyone?
If they ask nicely. And pay.
¿Qué planes tiene Anderson con Lucy?
Arneson definitely paid for a ring in your size inscribed, "My princess, my love, my heart." It is for you. Arneson was going to propose marriage. Facts are clear. You know Mr. Arneson and perhaps even love him back. Regardless, he has been abducted. His life is hanging in the balance. Please, help me save him.
Oh my Errol! What have you gotten yourself into? I didn't want to believe this could happen.
Lucy, Lucy. What do you know? Could it have been the sheriff?
I don't know, John. This town has darkness in it. Errol and me, we had plans, dreams. We wanted to make this place better for all the folk who live here. Errol had grown suspicious of Ashmat, thought he was acting odd. He brought up the bayou. I told him to leave it all alone. The water's there. They swallow everyone.
You mean the alligators?
No. It's local legend. The bayou's dangerous. Any visitor that sees Death's messengers, they die.
These messengers, are they abstract or a landmark?
They're white lilies. You see a path with them flowers, you turn around.
All right, Watson. We must find someone to take us to the bayou.
Lucy, you have our thanks. We will go and look for Arneson.
La cara de... Ahora sí. Quiero el champ. No, demasiado pronto. Oh, métele Watson. Veamos. Ya checa. Ahí está. Ahora tengo información de todo, Dicen que la información es poder. Y razón.
Hello again, and thank you. Your last tip proved extremely useful.
Don't mention it, Cher. Champagne ain't one for trickery. Now, if you need more help...
As it happens, we need to take a short trip through the bayou into the nearby swamp. Of course, you'd receive fair compensation.
It's almost dusk, and only fools go into that swamp at night. Come back tomorrow. Champagne will take you then.
That will not do. We must go now. It is of grave importance.
I won't take you. But if you're crazy enough to go, I'll sell you the boat.
Wouldn't you know it, I came across a bottle of your namesake. Will that be enough for a boat?
It's warm. The bottle's dirty. But we got a deal. I'll even lend you this rifle. If you're going into the swamp, you'll need it.
One last favor. The boat that we came on is to leave tomorrow for Europe. Would you kindly relay a message to the crew for us? We may need them to hold their departure till 8 in the morning.
Of course.
Llegamos al pantano. Capítulo 6. La llamada de Cthulhu.
At least in Afghanistan, we had nippy nights.
It makes one yearn for rainy London.
This place, Champagne, did not mince words about it.
Keep your wits about you, Watson. We are inching closer to the heart of this mystery, however dark it may be. Hell's bells!
Están disparando, boludo.
I told you to stay away, Doctor.
That he did, Holmes.
I rule these parts. No hiding from me here.
No case goes cold on my watch.
Settle down, boys. Our friends are as good as gone.
This
Le metí un tiro. So.
Our moment of truth.
Están metidos en todo el meullo este. Oh, no me jodas. Arco. Tenemos una pista. Una choza con un... Ese es el mapa. Hay una choza.
Holmes, do you believe the sheriff? That we won't escape?
One cannot be hurt by superstition, Watson. This hut has been abandoned for a long time.
It reeks of damp. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat. Let's go.
Vámonos, no sé. La cabaña no.
Look, Holmes. Fireflies.
No veo ninguna cabaña. Carajo, nos está metiendo, Watson.
How are you faring, Watson? Are you tired?
Not yet, but I've more than had it with these damn mosquitoes.
Ahí está.
fisherman's hut. Not what we're looking for.
Acá tardé perder, boludo. No sabes saber.
How did this shipwreck get here? Let us just ensure we do not end up the same way.
¿Puedo fumar? Ahí está. Bien. Llegamos. Creo que no. Va a comer la foto. Puede ser que sea esta. ¿Cómo bajamos acá? Estas, segurísimo. Hola. Cosas.
What was that, Holmes? Whatever, or whoever it was, we should ready ourselves.
Llegar ya.
Am I hearing drums?
Drums in the bayou?
No, que guardé mejor,
I think I heard something swim underneath our boat.
Watson.
Probably just a rotten log.
Did you hear that, Holmes? What do you see?
A shadow. Nothing more.
If you told me when I binned your paper that we'd end up fleeing the law in a rowboat through the Louisiana Bayou.
I dare say you would have hardly been surprised.
No, por allá. No termina más esto. La verdad no sé si...
The air is getting thicker, almost suffocating.
The stench of death. All too familiar now.
Bueno, se está grabando, así. Supongo que estamos...
Mix of damp. We're more likely to sink in there than on our boat. Let's go.
¿Para qué nos bajamos totalmente al pedo?
Careful of the gators, Watson. It is stupidity rather than courage to refuse to recognize danger when it is close upon you.
Eso.
Holmes, hand me the rifle. I can shoot the ropes holding a few of those poor souls.
Watson, stay calm but be quick. An alligator has noticed us.
Oh, mierda.
That's vicious.
That's nature, Watson. Let's try not to annoy them.
Vamos rapidito, antes que se termine de comer. Ya llegamos.
That pier looks promising over there, Watson.
We're approaching the heart of darkness. This place gives me the shivers, despite the muggy night.
Sangrerías. Ya. Una huella del bote.
Ashmat dragged Arneson
Bota de la
here.
manzana. No. ¿Todavía no lo
The
quemaron?
smell of burning flesh, just a
Keep away from
fiery
it, focus on
gathering
our
of
task,
passions and
so we may
deceptions.
soon leave all this behind.
The hand tied here was bleeding in 4 places. This had to have been Arneson. This is not Arneson, just another unfortunate soul. Both ends of the rope were cut cleanly. That's a lot of blood, but probably not enough to be fatal. The captive was dragged through hell. Thankfully, it's not Arneson. Thankfully, Arneson isn't among the dead. Days old and rotten. Damp and mouldy hay. The prisoners were kept like animals, slowly deteriorating under the gruesome treatment. The initials EA are embroidered with silk thread. The prisoners' clothes tossed aside. The blood is dry. The axe has not been used for some time. A simple rope. The wood is swamp cypress, endemic to the area. This is how those poor people were crucified. A heavy weight scored impressions in the ground 1 inch deep.
Oh.
The bloody handprint on this stone lacks 4 fingers.
Cortaron
The victim's left hand
Apache.
clawed at the soil.
Yeah.
Sunken heels, the result of dragging a heavy body.
A ver, acá que estaban así. Podría ser.
The tracks lead behind the stone slab. Only this indentation was spared from blood.
Creo que es esto. ¿Ok?
Blood was poured over someone, leaving a gruesome silhouette.
La Tramontina.
A horn blade, but clean and without blood. Bowls filled with blood.
Para adelante, boludo, tan... No creo que sí. Voy a ponerla. A ver, ¿cuándo cofre? Ah, la
Arneson
pegué
was held
todas.
captive in this cage until his abductors tied him to a cross and dragged him to the bonfire. Arneson was left hanging here for a while before being freed and led to the altar. At the altar, Arneson's captors performed a ritual on him and poured blood over his head. With Arneson now prepared, he was escorted to the sealed entrance. They used the mechanism with an indentation to open the passage.
Siempre hay que encontrar la hendidura ahora. Hasta la llave, ¿no?
The tracks lead behind the stone slab.
Oh, mierda. ¿Dónde mierda estará la llave?
I should be glad we're out of the water, but I'm not.
¿Tenemos que ir con el bote? No, hay que hacer la visión. Altar, va.
Heavy and covered in blood.
No puede regresar después de irse. Asegúrese de terminar todo lo que quería hacer.
Darn it. Something is wrong with my lantern. Give me a minute.
I won't wait for you. I'm going in.
Entramos o no entramos. Guarda. No se puede guardar. No, quitarlo.
That's human skin and still warm. What's happening?
Oh.
Deja vu, and not in a pleasant way.
Quería guardarlo. Pero sé.